Monica Seles and Lindsay Davenport, the championship match from the 2003 Torrey Pan Pacific Open. And it's Davenport who has the break at 2-1 in this final set. And this has to be such an important week for Davenport. She hasn't won a title since back in 2001. And, of course, knee surgery last year. So the fact that she's moving well, showing no signs of ill effects from the surgery, and at a place where she's very comfortable and very confident.
Well, it's an extremely important week, too, because she also has a new coach for the first time in several years, working with Rick Leach. And so that helps her gain confidence in her coach and her training ability and everything that she's set forth as far as her goals are for this year. When you come off of a full year of injury, basically, you don't know what to expect. You have your goals, but you're not sure of your expectations. Didn't have a great week or a great tournament at the Australian Open, but yet she can come out at this particular event that she's basically dominated in the last few years and has been very successful. It's good for her to know that, okay, I'm feeling it. I'm back in my game.
And Seles is pressuring her. And Seles is never one to quit. She's hanging tough, and here she's created a breakpoint chance for herself. A chance to get back into this set. Well, if you're Monica Seles, are you looking for that serve down the middle to your two-handed backhand?
She's just looking for the ball, period, because every time she looks one way, Lindsay goes the other way. She's just got to focus on the ball right off the racket of Davenport and stop guessing.
Yes, and Seles breaks right back. And like you said, Katrina, she picked up that return. And here's some time to create the winner.
You know, the one thing for Seles that you have to realize is that when she totally dominated the game, this type of power was not in the game. The biggest power player back in the early 90s was Steffi Graf with her serve and her forehand, but playing against Arantxa Sanchez Vicario and Gabriele Sabatini and Pam Shriver and Elena Sokova, those weren't power players, and she was able to dominate. See where there was a change of call. But yet when Seles returned to the game, she had to deal with players like Lindsay Davenport, Jennifer Capriati, Venus and Serena Williams, and all the power players. And her game hasn't been as effective or as dominant because those balls are coming back with more force than what she's putting out.
The backhand winner up the line for Seles gets her to 30-15.
When she was playing against the likes of Martina Navratilova, she always had a target. Martina was coming to the net all the time, and Seles was a player that liked targets. So she was able to be dominant with her passing shots. So when you're playing a Lindsay Davenport that's firing winner after winner on your serve or off of your own serve, it's very tough to be able to find that winning combination.
There's a nice combination. So here's a point for Seles to get to 3-2. Ooh, just over the baseline.
Yes.
Seles was forced to take that second hand off the forehand there just to get a racket on it, and almost pulled it off. Sailed just long. You see there was no spin on the ball at all.
Advantage Seles.
Davenport scores with a two-hander. So this service game from Seles really shaping up as a key in how this set may swing. Deuce number 3 here coming up.
Big serve from Seles. Wrong footing Davenport. Trying to give her a taste of her own medicine. Wow. Seles just had to smile at that. I mean, she put that ball right in the wheelhouse of Davenport. All she had to do was turn and swing. I used to have a forehand like that, Leaf.
There's not much you can do. She just wipes it clean.
Used to have a backhand like that, too. I wish.
Well, Katrina, I know you and I watched the 2001 final, and Hingis was left shaking her head at some of the return winners that Davenport was creating. Davenport taking out world number 1, Martina Hingis, in the finals that year.
Well, she's definitely one of the best return servers in the game. She has a lot of confidence in those shots. Off the forehand and the backhand, but that serve too good for her there. Just able to get it back in play, and Seles jumped all over it.
Now, there are times when Davenport makes it look so easy. And there was another time when she did just that. So here's a second breakpoint chance for Davenport. Well, an amazing sequence of winners. And Lindsay Davenport has again reestablished that break advantage. She's up 3-2, final set. Well, Monica Seles missing out on some chances there to move into the lead. Instead, Davenport with the break and serving at 3-2.
Seles had a good swipe at that one. Davenport didn't quite get that ball as wide as she wanted it. Those are the type of points that Seles would like to put together, where she can get Davenport on the run, wrong footer, and then open up the court.
Well, now it's Seles' turn to apply some return pressure, and as Davenport facing the deficit at 15-30.
That was a beautiful serve. Right on the line, slicing away from Seles. Or perhaps not on the line.
You'd like to think that there was an edge of the line being caught, but cannot say it for sure. So 14 aces for Davenport. A big reason why she's in the position she is in.
Yes, Davenport has controlled this match with her service winners as well as her serve return winners. From the beginning of the point, she's been in control of most of the way. Okay, I think that one was inside the box.
Now that one definitely hit the tee. Let's take a look. Right on the line. Would have been good in either box. We are at deuce.
Davenport.
Yes, what a finish.
That's confidence. Big second serve, followed up with the swing volley winner.
Yeah, and as devastating as her first serve has been, she's been equally effective with that second serve. Good example of it there. The swing volley up high, able to finish off the point.
The errors starting to come from all areas of Monica Seles' game at this stage. And the confidence continues to soar from Davenport. She's just so relaxed with her strokes right now and walking to the other side, waiting for the next opportunity to hit another winner.
Well, the double fault from Seles gives Davenport a two-break advantage. She's just a game away from clinching Davenport in a prime position to close out this match and win the title here at the Torrey Pan Pacific Open. Up 5-2. Just trying to close it right here on her serve.
Well, Seles trying to slow her down from achieving that too soon with the crushing return down the line here. Great anticipation from that serve of Davenport. Wow. That's just a turn, shoot, and fire from Seles. The ball went right back on her racket. She just blocked it down the line. No follow through at all. unbelievable.
I think Seles had a look in her eyes as if to say, well, where has this return been all day? Scorching across the baseline. Great point.
Yes.
So a chance now for Davenport to close it out.
Seles not quite ready to go yet, Luke.
That's right. She's hanging tough. Really producing some of her best tennis here with her back to the wall. One of the few times today her aggressive second serve did not pay off. She has served so well to the Seles backhand.
Yes.
It's been her bread and butter serve of the day in both courts. But it's a natural serve for her to be able to slice that ball. Trying to change it up there, just missed it wide. Seles producing some of her best tennis in the last stages of this match. Unwilling to let go and give up. She's constantly fighting, constantly looking for a way to get back into this match.
Again, hammering it down the tee.
And that's just tough for Davenport because you can see how out of breath she was from the previous point, but able to regain her composure, step up to the line, and come up with a great serve.
Well, it was a great return, but a better reply. Davenport digging hard just to get it back into play. And here's a second championship point. Well, fittingly, she closes it out with an ace down the tee. Davenport wins the title. She loses the opening set in a tiebreak, then wins it convincingly 6-1.